All right, first of all, I want to say I'm doing this all by myself. I did let XOP um, let them know that I was going to do this. They said, go ahead. Um, they are not responsible for any of this. This is all my own doing. I'm not responsible for it. So if you guys want to do it and you hurt yourself, you should never really change modifications of something that some manufacturer has done. They probably did it for a reason. But I did this on my own. My wife and myself both have an XOP climber. It's a sit and climb. What I'm about to show you is something I kind of modified, which I said don't do, but I did anyways. She always complained about the straps just being a pain in the butt, the one that holds the top to the bottom. So if you're going up, the bottom won't fall, and you're stranded up there with just the top. And then when you get to the top, it pretty much, you lock in the top, so when you stand up, the top don't fall. You go to shoot a deer and all of a sudden you stand up and the top falls. Well, they use these straps, and I'm 6'1", and the straps are pretty much not long enough. It takes too many little jaunts up the tree, as you would say. And I find myself taking forever to get up a tree. Not forever, but longer than I want to. And with this, you don't really run out of room, so to speak, to what I'm about to show you. As you're climbing up, you can do whatever you wish. I mean, you can go full length, half your length of your legs, whatever. There's pretty much no limit. With the straps, if you move the top too high and you go to sit, all of a sudden the bottoms, you can't lower the bottom enough, or it's always a mess because the straps are straps and they pretty much tie in the two together. What I'm about to show you is something I did a little different, and I tested it out this year. And what I'm going to tell you is I put bungee cords on. I got rid of the straps. What I'm about to show you right here is I put these little straps on, and I got a knot in the end so I don't accidentally pull them through. So you can actually do that. Let's see if I can get this a little closer without screwing up the camera. All right, so I put on, I'm using the XOP top strap with the fastener, slip. So what I'm going to show you is if you leave it tight, it's always going to be tight, but you can stretch it. That's why it's called a bungee cord. As I went up the tree, let me show you. I'm going to show you this. I went up the tree. I don't know if you guys can see all this, but see this bungee cord, you can almost lift up. So now, as you're going up the tree, the bungee cord actually helps your bottom platform come up without using all your stomach muscles or your feet or your legs and getting stuck on a tree. It actually, when you tilt your feet forward, it actually just kind of pulls it right up for you. And then you go to the next one. So when you get to the top, what you do is you just got all your weight on the bottom one. You pull that as hard as you can. Then you lock it in where you want, and it actually locks it in for you. So you don't have to really adjust these straps. These straps, just leave them tight. So I got rid of the straps, make them kind of tight, so as you go with your legs, they spring. And on your way down, what I find is it actually keeps it square to the tree versus being all crooked, and then you got to get your feet straight to go down. I mean, I went up and down a tree. I bet you I can go 20 feet up in a tree. I bet you better, less than 25 seconds. If I didn't have to pull my lifeline up as I went, because I would go up so fast and my lifeline would be way down there, I'd have to go back down, grab it, slide it up, and keep going. And vice versa, on my way down, I found out my lifeline would run out, and I'd have to go climb back up, slide it down. So that's one thing. So I don't know if you guys really understand what I'm talking about, but those straps I got rid of. Now I use bungee cords. I got flat ones, got them at Home Depot. They actually, the bottoms still have this. I just slid this through the hole. The top I actually cut off. So when you cut off, you can feed it through this part. So I fed it through there. Like I said, you can sit there, and now you ain't got to sit there and mess around. You can leave it tight as you want because it's a bungee cord. It's going to stretch. Tighter the better. I mean, even when you go up a tree, it's actually pulling the platform up for you now. You know, not really pulling it, but it's helping you. I mean, I didn't even have to do nothing with my feet and legs. It just popped right up the tree I went. So, like I said, XOP knows I'm doing this video, but they're not responsible for any of this. I'm not responsible. If you want to do it, try it. I mean, I love it, and I hunted a few times out of it this year, and that's it. So if anybody wants to ever try it out and give me a little feedback, let me know how you like it, and or another idea, but I'm not going away from this. I love it too much. So just remember, National Bowhunter League, that's how we're doing it, or at least how I'm doing it, me and Karen. I'm going to actually change hers over this year for next year, because she was complaining about the straps this year, and I only did mine. I didn't want to have some problem with hers and then she gets hurt. So I figure if I'm going to get hurt, I'm going to do it myself, and I do have a safety lifeline. So if I did fall, if something happened, I should be okay. Wearing my safety belt. But this, I'm telling you, it's a whole new way of climbing. Sit and climb. And XOP or Lone Wolf, I know how to work with it. And once again, do it at your own risk.